Well, as they say, you have to learn how to crawl before you can walk. A fitting analogy to describe how the One Big Sky Center here in Billings is moving along.
As Q2's Dustin Klemann reports, this one big dream will take a big partnership to get up and running.
'40s, '50s is most prevalent era.
Sherry Daly's faced many sleepless nights, worried if her Montana vintage clothing store will become a literal thing of the past in downtown Billings. But she's looking at the big picture.
To me, it's just going to make the city that much better. You know, it's not going to grow without it.
The transformative project is a massive undertaking for the Magic City. Daly's business will be one of several located on 2nd Avenue and 29th Street who will need to vacate. Others in the surrounding area will also be heavily affected. The One Big Sky Center is proposed to be more than just the tallest building in Montana. Retail on the ground level will welcome a movie theater, possible bowling alley, eateries, and public park greenway, effectively shutting down that portion of 29. Parking will accommodate up to 650 vehicles. 70,000 square foot space will be available for conference center, an amenity that leaders say will attract more business activity to the city. There will be 160 high-end urban apartments and a 160-room hotel, and 100,000 square feet of office space.
Can they deliver this project as represented?
On Monday, Springstead advisors provided City Council an independent financial study, one that now shows the cost of the $165 million price tag up from the announced one in August of $120 million.
Well, they hardly ever go down.
Gary Buchanan, a longtime financial advisor in downtown Billings and was also the state's first commerce director of Montana, has held up his skeptical spectacles, urging the city to do its due diligence before signing a pre-development agreement with the developers.
I mean, the most critical that I think is how much skin is in the game, or how much money, cash, and equity that the developers themselves have in the project.
Currently, the three developers have invested $1.4 million of their own money into the project. It's less than 1% of total costs. But the three promised to gather $17 million in equity from private group investments. Skip Ahern, one of the developers, assured the council and the city that they would not create more than what the Billings economy can handle.
We are not going to outbuild the Billings market. And as a partner with you, the city, you're not going to put your money into it until I have my money into this deal.
Greg Kruger, Downtown Billings Alliance Development Director, who has been a big proponent of the project, also assured the council that this public-private partnership will not leave the city at the altar when the first shovel hits the ground.
It's kind of, you do it. You just, go by the playbook. And the playbook is already there. We don't sell the bonds till we know the money's all there.
Prior to the announcement of the project in August, Montdevco, the entity of the three developers, and CTA architects here in Billings have worked together on the plans for the past 2 years.
Billings is learning what it takes to do a larger scale project, and it's something that we're not comfortable with as a city. And we'll get there, but we've got to take one step at a time and just keep our head down and keep focused.
Ultimately, council decided to delay approving the pre-development agreement to read over the financial review.
I don't think it kills the project at all. But I think it would enhance the understanding of the project and in the end make it a better project.
It's worth considering Billings has roughly 70% of office space available in the city. The old Batten building is being renovated for more office space as soon as next year. Now, if development goes well for the One Big Sky Center, expect to see more ambitious projects in the Magic City in the near future.
That's one of the other ideas behind this, is a catalyst for more development downtown. So hopefully it's not 30 years between when we build this and when the next project like this is proposed. As for Daly, she knows the town that she loves is looking forward to a brighter future.
Again, I just think it's a great project. I really do. And I'm hoping that the city embraces it because I think it's good for everyone.
On special assignment, I'm Dustin Klemann, MTN News.
Thank you very much, Dustin.
As far as the timeline of the project, take a look. The development review, if things fall into place, state construction would begin October 2017 and would last 2 years. Developers aim to have all major tenants in place by October 2017 as well.
Financially, that report outlines 4 to 9 months after completion of the building that a stabilized income would be achieved. You can find more details of that report, including details on the project's financial plans, right now connected to this story at KTVQ.com.